Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we're going to do something a lot more different than attending car meets. We're actually going to be doing what we did at Chill Flow, and that is interviewing one of our fellow followers and supporters about their build. And in today's video in the build is actually a Tesla Model 3 Performance. So a little bit about Tesla. In my knowledge, I do believe that Tesla, obviously it was created by Elon Musk, and he created Tesla, and I do believe the Model 3 was released back in 2016, and that's the first years that it was like announced to the world. I know 2023 and 2024 going into it, people are asking for like facelifts. Tesla Model 3 is at a reasonable price with all the Tesla in the whole Tesla community, sitting at cheapest maybe around $35,000. So they are relatively cheap to afford. The cool thing about a Tesla, now I'll tell you the pros of it, is that obviously you don't have to worry about gas stations, you don't have to worry about oil changes, you don't have to worry about normal maintenance that a regular vehicle has. And also a very, very big one, in the state of California, you already know, cops are just on everybody's sack. They won't let anybody breathe. The cool thing about having a Tesla, there's no exhaust note. There's no worries about if you're gonna be pulled over by a cop. I mean, Tesla people still get pulled over, but they have a lot of leniency because there's no emissions. So there's no smogging. That's another benefit about having a Tesla. Unless you're like the fellow people who I'm gonna be showing and voicing over this, is they have out there, they have a Tesla Model 3 hearse. They have a Tesla Model 3, I'm gonna keep saying this over and over. They have, let me make it short. They have a hearse. They have a diesel swapped. They have a V8 swapped. They have an RX-7 with a Tesla engine in it. They have a Plymouth with a Tesla engine in it. They have a Nissan. They have a Porsche, really nice Porsche. It's come to the thing where now Tesla engines and their batteries are now taken out of the cars because, and it's weird to say this, Tesla motors are now the new LS swaps. You can literally put a Tesla motor in almost everything, and that's some of the coolest things about having a Tesla and just knowing a lot about Tesla and getting more into the future with this EV community. I myself personally would probably never ever do a Tesla unless Tesla swap Fiat. I don't know, but definitely Fiat has my heart. That's where I'm going to be staying at, because my 4-cylinder sounds amazing, even though it doesn't run 100% right now. The other cool thing about Teslas is their huge aftermarket support. So Tesla, even though they are a modern car, even though they have been around forever, the Model 3s, there is a huge carbon fiber distributor, and they create their own hoods. If you guys haven't already seen on the channel, there's just down below there's a video that we were hanging out with the SoCal Tesla Club, and they host their Tesla meets and everything. Are you gonna hit me? Insurance claim? So they do have a biggest SoCal Tesla meet, and over there, like, just looking at all the parts is crazy because Cool MD3 Tony, he's got a very crazy looking Porsche inspired Tesla, and it's a Model 3 with the big wing and everything. So it's cool how big the market is for them, and of course they don't have to worry about California putting their parts in there because they don't have intakes, they don't have exhausts, unless you are like Tony and he put a speaker on his car and has an exhaust. The other cool thing about Teslas is that yes, they can drift.
Can't do a damn thing.
And I'll play some videos. This is actually one of them is from my video a long time ago at Origins Meet. Alex Choi was actually swinging it. So it was Alex Choi's Tesla, and he was swinging it. There's another one that was actually, they did go to takeovers too. So the cons. So now the cons about Teslas, the biggest one is that if it does die out of a battery, it dies out. And you cannot move it because everything locks up. That's the biggest thing about any kind of electric vehicle. Let's say right now, if there was to be an electric surge, cars would just kapoots, right? Now, obviously, a gas engine still needs electricity to run, but Teslas depend all about electricity. So that's one of the biggest issues about it, and just having to go, and it's not that bad on plugging in your machine and paying for the stations and stuff like that. But it still is like, if you don't have your car charged, if you forgot to charge your car overnight, it's just like your phone, it's gonna die. Having a Tesla, it's just like having a baby. You gotta make sure it's charged, you gotta make sure it's up there. Having a normal car, you just get in and go. You know, even if you don't have gas, even if your well is old, you just get in it and go. But the Tesla, you gotta make sure it's charged. That's kind of a con for that one. I myself never had driven in a Tesla or even owned a Tesla, but like I said, we are meeting up with a fellow friend and, you know, supporter of the channel. So we're gonna be talking to him about how his Tesla is and get more into detail, of course, and maybe even get some shots. Getting into this Tesla world, guys, there is obviously a few people that I mentioned earlier. You know, B is for Build is one of them. There's another one, Rich Builds. He does absolutely insane, where he takes like swamped Teslas literally that have been underwater and fixes them up, tears the batteries apart, so you guys can see like more into detail how all that works. And there's some other YouTubers and influencers that have done crazy Tesla things. Yeah, the Tesla, now this guy Will, he's been on the channel before, Chill Flow Nights. So Will has a Tesla Model S, and he took in his to the track, and he's, you know, they're really quick on their torque, their pickup speed, because they're electric. So when you have an electric car, all four wheels are spinning at the same time, of course you're going to beat a lot of cars. But Will, if you want to follow his channel, F the Pump, he has his channel and you can see his videos on there as well. So he had his Tesla, I think he did sell it now. It was a really cool Stranger Things type monster livery on his car. And he was also at the meet before in the Tesla SoCal meet. So I think that is enough of me talking, guys. And I know it's a long intro, but we're gonna go meet up with the homie right now and then go talk to him about his build. Alright guys, so we have met up with the homie over here, and you know, he's brought out his Model 3. So
how's it going? My name is Rashad. I met him at
Steerfresh.
A
long time ago.
It was like about a year ago.
Yeah.
I had something else. Now I got this. So I gave him a
what
little
exactly
text.
did you have?
I had a 2017 Focus RS.
Yes, and that thing did have a little tune on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I had little pops and everything.
Yeah.
I remember that. And then I had your lady warm up in the car in my Fiat back when it was running.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the heated seats. She was sitting comfy while it was nice and cold outside. So yeah, he got himself a.
It's a Model 3 Performance. It's the.
Which year?
The late 23.
23.
So,
wow.
Yeah, it's brand new.
Yeah. So I know this one, like they were trying to like release a new facelift or something like that.
Yeah, I saw leaks of that. It's like because on the front of this, like the headlights much wider. They made one. It's like looks kind of like the S.
Yeah,
headlight.
but it's still a 3 style. Yeah, I saw that they were on to do something different with the Tesla scenery.
Yeah, because they look the same.
Yeah, and you can't really tell the difference between the years. I know on the Model S, you could tell the difference between like 2015 to now, because like the lights make a big difference. Yeah. That's crazy how Tesla does that. I mean, it's like, hey, electric car, more power. Have you bought any packages for the car? Like, you know, they have the self-driving mode. They have all that stuff.
So I mean, this is everything from here is just factory. Performance will give you bigger set of wheels, the carbon fiber spoiler thing.
Yeah.
The newer models, the trim comes in black from factory.
I do like how that.
Yeah, it looks better than the chrome.
Definitely.
Same with the door handles. Other than that, There's a subscription.
Yeah.
If you want to have like Spotify, stuff like that, it's
They put it in there for you,
$10 a
though?
month.
That's
No.
not bad.
Oh yeah, it's $10 a month.
That's not bad, yeah.
It's not bad.
That's nice.
Full self-driving is 15 grand. So I have autopilot. I'll show you what
Yeah.
like how that works.
Yeah.
But everything's nothing. Just everything's back.
Cool. So I know. Obviously, coming from the Ford world, you're into performance. You know,
Yeah.
you had a four-banger like us. So
Yeah, I did.
being into performance-wise, are you going to mag in the car, coilovers, or anything like that?
I was looking. I mean, other than wrap and like cosmetic, there's not much. You can't really do anything other than maybe suspension and
Yeah.
wheels and tires.
A lot of people that follow Chill Flow, like they do obviously, season hump bags,
Yeah.
custom setups and everything. That's kind of like what they do in the Tesla world is bagging and wrapping. It's like the biggest
Exactly.
thing. I mean, the car already has air suspension on it, doesn't it?
Oh, the S does.
Like a little,
The S.
yeah,
Only
something
not the
lift
3
up.
though.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah.
the bigger models basically.
Yeah.
It makes sense, luxury, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but just as of now, I just want to probably go suspension. I was thinking about getting some basic coils.
Yeah, there is somebody that actually static their Tesla.
Yeah?
And yeah, it's a black Tesla. It's someone on YouTube. He full on static it, and you see him scraping and everything, and it's like he's like, I'm pretty
Not that
sure,
low, not that low.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna scrape his battery open at this point.
Yeah, the
but,
bottom is all covered.
Yeah.
I scraped going up the driveway yesterday.
At least you didn't get stuck though.
No, I know.
That'd be embarrassing.
Yeah. So,
So maybe coilovers in the future, maybe a wrap and all that other good stuff on there.
yeah, for sure.
What other mods do you think? Taillights, I know people do that.
There is this company that makes Euros for the Tesla.
Taillights?
Yeah.
Clear
they look
taillights?
clear, yeah.
Yeah? Nice.
They're sick.
Yeah.
They're like, I think it's like 700 to send them out and then plus your stocks. I mean, it is.
You gotta be rolling around with no lights, huh?
I know, yeah.
That's the
It's
only
gonna be
thing
down
is
for a
that,
little
yeah,
bit.
well that's the cool thing, like for me, it's like I had so many different Fiats that I have like extra pairs of taillights
Yeah.
sitting around. So it's like I
Yeah.
have a lot of parts, so I really wanted to send out some headlights and go ahead,
Then you could,
Yeah.
replace it with other ones.
Definitely, and of course, in the Fiat community, we always help each other out.
Yeah.
So hey, give me a headlights, I got it.
Oh, yeah.
What about these headlights? Do you want to get them like, I know people do eyelets and stuff. Do you want to do those? or-
I've actually never seen them. No.
There's
It's like what they cover some part of it.
yeah. So this whole entire part right here, they get a nice little like lid to it, just to give it a more angry, aggressive look. I know it takes that DRL out, but it
That
still
looks
give it
pretty
a
sick.
nice, yeah. It gives it a
Yeah.
little angry look. You get carbon fiber if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Little
Um,
carbon fiber bits like over the what is it called? The camera right there.
cameras,
You could
yeah.
add some mirror caps.
Just a small, tasty. bits
Yeah,
of
not
carbon.
nothing. I don't want to go like too crazy. on
Now,
it.
digging into the interior of the car, we can just go in here
Yeah.
real quick. Yeah, I got it. Look at me. I'm opening the car now. The wood grain and everything, are you planning on doing it carbon fiber or?
Yeah, so I'm not originally. I was gonna get the white seats because I hated the wood, but looking like sitting in it, driving it, I got used to it. It doesn't look half bad in person. I don't even know if it's real wood.
Sounds like
Right,
plastic. But
But-
it might be real wood. It has the wood grain feel.
Yeah.
It looks nice. It's kind of like bringing it back to like the old school cars and even like BMWs have it like
Yeah.
that. So, yeah.
But no, I think carbon would look nice, or even maybe just
Small
black
tank
itself.
bits.
Yeah. I know you wrapped your
My whole dash.
yeah.
So
How's that? Got it?
my dash, the same thing. Having Fiat parts laying around. Now what I'm gonna do is a whole entire different color scheme. She's planning on doing a different scheme with hers, but wrapping it is kind of just like going as like learning. It's definitely hard because there's like the panel has a bubble, right? And then it has some tiny like little lip you gotta kind of form to wrap into. So the more I do it, the more I'm getting used to it. I had it wrapped marble top. I had it wrapped in the neochrome color.
Yeah, that's the last
And
time I saw
then,
it.
yeah, so that's the way how it is now. And then I want to definitely, I'm gonna try to plastic dip it because I'm more better with plastic dip. I got plastic
wrap
dip
seems
forever, so.
pretty hard.
Yeah, stretching, heating, pulling, putting it on there, cleaning your panel. This is too much work.
Yeah.
Plastic dip, you gotta clean it, prep it, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Simple as that. But wow, this.
It's
What?
auto dim.
The mirrors they have their own little technology in there. Huh?
Yeah,
I can see
the
that
auto
right now.
dim like from you can see like the little cutout right
Yeah, yeah. So it's kind of like the BMWs. They had that the rear view mirror. they're like that. They have like the thing where it goes blue, so you can have easier access to look behind people. So that's pretty cool. But
Yeah.
I say let's hop inside,
Yeah.
see how this thing pulls, and see this. I'm a little bit scared because I've never been in a Tesla. It's quiet. You know, usually when you hear a car, you hear the exhaust. This one is kind of like a roller coaster. You just don't know, and it's
Trust
3,
me,
2,
you
1.
feel it. You feel it.
All right, so let's hop in and let's get a ride, and then yeah, let's
Good.
get it. All right, so we are in the Tesla, guys, and it smells nice. It's brand new. Look at that. You got a full-on space view of everything, huh?
Little map right there.
Nice, nice. Okay. So me being tall and everything, guys, in this car, I still relatively have some headspace, so that's pretty cool. It's really comfy, actually. The seats are really soft. Like I said, it does smell really new in here, and it feels good so far. So we're gonna get some pulls in and just see how the car feels and how the power of Tesla. As I was mentioning earlier in the intro, guys, that you know these cars, it is all-wheel drive, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah, so it's all-wheel drive, and you have all 4 wheels spinning at the same time. So, you know, it's definitely gonna be like a blast from the past, really. So we will find out exactly how that feels when we get past the intersection. All right, so just driving around right now, it's crazy because there's no exhaust. I mean, it's kind of like my Nissan that is just, you know, it's quiet. You know it's on, but it's like you don't hear anything. You know, like, you just hear the click of the blinker. Let's I guess go ahead and
You wanna feel it a little bit?
do your thing, yeah, man. Oh, geez. Jeez, for sure. Woo!
That was from.
Not prepared for that.
That was a 30. That was a 30 roll. So
30 roll, guys. Man, definitely is like a roller coaster. Like when you're going off on Disneyland, they just launch you. That was. You know, you hear the 3, 2, 1, but this one is kind of just like, no, man, you just take off and go. So definitely still, I can't change my mind. Like I said, if I was to do it, I'd do a Tesla swap to Barth, but definitely not. But let's hear. I don't even know if we'll be able to hear outside because of all the wind, huh?
no, it'll be yeah.
Yeah, it's very
almost
windy. It's very like sucked in over here, huh? Like enclosured and everything.
It is. It's. I mean, there's the glass, obviously, but it does feel very. I don't know, like isolated.
Caged in, yeah. So I know, like before they had a thing called the. And this is pretty interesting. You see right here, it has all the indications of what's around him. That's pretty cool. That's cool technology right there.
If it notices that the car in front of us is going and we haven't gone yet, it will beep at me. I can not beep at me. It will signal
Like
me
hello.
to like hello.
Yeah, get off your phone.
It actually works pretty well.
Wow.
Sometimes I'm not paying attention. And
That's crazy, dude.
let's see. Hopefully it'll. She's
And
behind us, that's it.
does it indicate people too? It does, right?
Yeah, if they're walking on the sidewalk, it will have a
Dope.
little icon.
Mhm.
My friends think it's funny when you see like people.
Little humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. And then I've seen too, like they also can show ghosts, right?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you heard that little.
Notification. That's crazy, man. Just a PRND. That's it.
She's behind us, right? We can like
Yeah.
almost from the stop.
Ooh. That definitely puts you back in your seat for sure.
70. Or here
That
we're
is
at
crazy.
We're at
So, just a quick disclaimer. It's all done and performed in a very safe location,
Yes.
guys. So, don't come after me, YouTube, FBI, alright? This is done in a very safe area. We're not in the harm of anybody else, so, yes. So, we're going to do this little pull here at the light, and I think from here... that takeoff, man, it's strong. Now I know the 0 to 60 in this car is 3 seconds, guys, and I'm pretty sure it's even less in the performance because the more that the cars are getting newer, the more technology is coming out. So definitely this car is just pulling, like it's insane of how much pull there is. Like I haven't been in anything super fast like this. Oh Jesus.
every little acceleration you'll put
Right. Just stomps on that gas pedal, man. It just puts you back in your seat. Like if you're falling asleep, for sure, just hit that gas pedal and you're good to go, man.
YouTube.
All right, so I haven't looked at my subscription, guys, but he is gonna show me my YouTube channel right now on this, and that's crazy. You can actually.
I already watched your
Look
video,
at that.
man.
Hey, already that was quick. All right.
There's no Wi-Fi yet, but it will. Resolution will clear up.
But it's there.
There you go.
Hey, that's sick. So you can be watching the channel, as you guys should. Click that videos and everything, watch them and everything. You know, I do have some cool music on here, even if you wanted to bump it in the ride. There is some videos that I'm not talking in, so I'm not looking at my subscription count only because I haven't checked it. Because it's still a surprise. Like, blur it.
But
yeah, that's dope. Okay.
Yeah, and then
you
have
got Netflix and all that stuff.
Hulu, Disney
Man,
Plus.
so
YouTube.
while you're charging, you could literally just be chilling, huh?
I watched a movie yesterday for a little bit while I was charging.
Nice.
What else? This you could change the car. Let's say you get a wrap.
What?
Change the color.
That's so
light show.
cool.
If you go outside, it'll play music.
Wow. Of course. I mean, Tesla had to throw that in, right? Throw on different tracks and everything.
Like different beats and
Wow.
stuff. Yeah.
It could be like a DJ in the car and everything. Okay.
Out of this. And then what is this?
So it's basically a giant
This is
computer, huh?
funny, Look.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Why is that on there? That is
sketch
so
pad.
funny.
This
Get fart on the turn signal.
is like
Writing and stuff. Wow. So if your kids are bored in the car. Title of this today is it worth it? The Tesla Model Performance 3. Is it worth it? Coming from a gas vehicle that had power, had a tune and an exhaust, and sounded really nice. Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? Let's say I do really miss my other car. I miss even though it was a lot slower than this. The feeling of driving stick, you hear when you're like you're not going that fast, but it sounds like you're going decently fast. As of now, I told myself like I will go back to a gas powered car. I will eventually own another car like that. I'm going to college right now. I'm driving every day. I used to go to a lot of car meets. Now I'm trying to focus on school. Like my needs are a little different.
Get your head
So
straight.
for now, I think this is a good fit. But I wouldn't say permanently go electric. I don't think it's worth it.
For sure.
That's my
Later
take
on,
on
when
it.
you get your money right,
For sure.
then do another build.
Yeah.
Nice,
Exactly.
nice.
But for now, this is the ride is smooth. It is fast. Like I've went around with a couple cars, and from like any normal traffic will not be able to keep up with this from
definitely.
a
I mean, it's
0 to
cool
60.
too because like it's comfy.
Yeah.
You know, for a daily commuter and everything back and forth, you don't have to worry about sitting in traffic, shifting your gears all the time.
Exactly.
Like that's the biggest issue that I have, having all my cars being manual.
Yeah. That must
My
be
left
tough.
knee is killing me, you know.
This
And
clutch.
the cool thing is, both cars, the Fiat Ghost and mine, they have really light clutches. Penny has a really heavy clutch, so that one's a racing clutch, and driving that thing it's a pain, you know.
Yeah, I bet.
But cool, man. It was a pleasure. I know I'm shaking with the left hand. Thank you for
Yes,
giving me the
of
opportunity
course.
to interview, and
Of course.
this was fun, guys. So as always, you know, hit that subscription button, and if you like these kind of videos, you know, I'll definitely try to get out some more and everything. And you know, as always, stay safe and stay chill. Let me make sure my wheel is straight. I don't want to hit anything. Ready? amazing. And the cool thing is, there's no noise, so they can't call the cops. Amazing.
That's it.
So,
No, just like an in.
okay. Crazy.